You've had a tubal ligation procedure done, and now you've suffered an infection as a result of the procedure. Are you the victim of medical malpractice? Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I am a medical malpractice attorney practicing law in the state of Maryland. And I would like to talk with you today about infections and tubal ligations. Chances are, before you had your procedure done, you had an opportunity, or your doctor should have talked with you about some of the risks that are associated with doing this type of procedure. Anytime a surgical procedure is done, there is always a threat of infection. But with that being said, your doctor still has to use care and not needlessly endanger you during the procedure. What can happen during a tubal ligation is that the doctor can go in and perform the procedure, and sometimes the doctor will cut the bowel as a result of the procedure. And what we're looking at, especially if you develop an infection, is what did the doctor do after cutting the bowel? Did the doctor notice during the procedure that the bowel had been cut? And if the doctor did notice it, did the doctor take the time to repair it? What can happen is that in some instances, the bowel is cut and the doctor does not notice the cut, does not repair the error, closes the patient up, and sends the patient home. What can then happen is that the patient then develops an infection. And if that infection is not treated timely, it can become septic and the patient can suffer severe injuries or even possibly die. So why have I taken the time today, on this windy day today, to explain all of this to you? Because if you're watching this video, you've probably had an infection based on your tubal ligation, and you've suffered serious injuries as a result of this. And you're now wondering, are you the victim of medical malpractice? Well, if your matter happened here in Maryland, this is what I invite you to do. Pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached at 301-850-4832. Or if you would prefer to send an email to me, you can send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. We answer questions like yours all the time, and we will be glad to listen to your story. Well, that's it for today's short educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the medical malpractice attorneys here at Boston Law Group, LLC. And we will see you next time. Guys, take care and have a great day.